Hello, everyone. Welcome to the work. Welcome to SC's work, our teacher. So SC's father died in the hospital because doctors made medical errors, and ultimately it killed him. And he's in grief. His mother's in grief. And I hope you love our time together and open your mind to SE and his work on My Father Died Too Young Due to Medical Error That Could Have Been Prevented. Welcome to the work. Hello, dears. Hello, dears. Good morning from California. Oh, how are you doing? Those of you new to the work today, in this community, we identify and question the thoughts that cause all the suffering, heartache in the world, all of the what causes just the mildest irritation to full-blown, We're those places where we say and do things that we regret later, and we live in a world of underlying guilt or shame, or guilt and shame. There is a way out of suffering. That's what I'm doing here. There's a way out of suffering. And so in this community, that's what we take a look at. That's the practice here. Judge your neighbor, write it down, ask for questions, and turn it around. Oh my gosh, so simple. SE, say, you have a question?
Hi, it's me.
It's you think.
Oh my gosh, wow, what a privilege. Hello from Germany.
Oh, hello, honey, hello.
It's so nice to talk to you.
And you, I'm about to hook into the German Speaking Association for the work soon. It's on my head's going, my favorite. I love being invited into work communities. It's such a privilege and pleasure. So what's up?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you for everything you do. I read all your books. I heard all your podcasts, your YouTube videos. I'm so inspired by that. But I created it as a One Believe at a Time worksheet because my father died 3 weeks ago. It was in the hospital after a long period of suffering. And it's 3 weeks ago, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is the situation where, number one on your worksheet?
The situation is we were in the hospital and the doctors told us it's been 1 day left and then he will die. And we were sitting in the room when they told us that.
Okay. So the situation is the doctor's telling you as 1 day he's going to die tomorrow.
And he died before also. 10 months ago he died and they revived him 2 times. And but his kidneys and his liver, they always struggled and they gave up. And it all started with a polyp removal. A simple surgery, and he was a strong, healthy man. He never had issues, and he was 62. And that all became a nightmare with a thrombosis, and then his heart stopped beating, and they revived him 2 times, and then he had coma, and it was 10 months of hoping, suffering, and good news, bad news.
And was he in coma for those 10 months?
No, he was after he's revived. He was in coma for a week, and then they brought him slowly back. They made him sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you filled in a Judge Your Neighbor worksheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so sweetie, let's look at that. Read number 1.
Yeah. If it is important for you, I was in the car. I said goodbye 4 hours before because I couldn't stand it. I 2 in the morning, I told him goodbye and that I love him. And then I left with my best friend and we slept in the car in front of the hospital until my mother called me 4 hours later that he's gone.
Yeah. Okay, sweetie. So read number 1.
Okay, number 1 is I'm angry at the doctors because my father died far too young due to a medical error that could have been prevented.
So that whole thing could have been prevented. The whole thing meaning your father's life and death in that situation.
Yes, especially the death part.
The whole thing could have been prevented. His death could have been prevented. Is it true?
For all I know,
So consider it. Really consider it. His death could have been prevented. Is it true?
no, otherwise he would be alive.
So just get in touch with that. The whole thing could have been prevented. He could have lived another day. The whole thing could have been prevented. Notice how you react when you believe that thought. And your mother calls and says to you in the parking lot, your father's gone. He died.
I feel angry at the doctors. I feel angry about his faith, his path. I feel so hopeless, like I will never feel joy again. And I see a lot of images in my head.
Yeah.
What I will miss and what I had, and yeah.
Presence. Now get presence. In the car, listening to your mother, who would you be without the thought?
That he died.
My father died far too young due to medical error that could have been prevented. So listen to your mother. Be there now in the car. She's telling you he's gone. Who would you be without the thought? He died too young due to medical error.
Without the thought, that's the most difficult part for me, because I always think I'm supposed to know the right answer, the healthy answer.
No, but don't even notice. Notice the others, not right or wrong. You're pondering the answer to who are you without the thought? Listening to your mother's voice. Get anchored in that car. Your friends there. Listen to your mother without the thought. Just get in touch. Get connected with your mother's voice, any suffering there, any softness, any concern for you, just without the thought. My father died far too young due to medical error.
Without the thought, I would be happy that I had the chance to spend 31 years with him. I would be grateful for that.
Yeah.
Because other children may never get in touch with with one parent, or they never get to know them because they're left, or...
Yeah. If I have, for example, let's say one of my children died when they were young, in that child's life, they have lived a full life until I compare it with other children's life. They get to grow up, they get to this, they get to that, they get to get married, have children. But in that child's life, that is their full life.
So his life was complete. That's the most difficult part for me. I can't separate that from logic.
Well, this isn't about convincing you. It's about just trying on that you in the parking lot, when you hear the news that your father, you're believing thought he died far too young.
Yes.
due to medical error far too young. Is it true? I mean, who's writing the book of life? Oh, that would be you.
Mm.
There's a little problem with control over this thing.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Father died far too long due to medical error. How would you turn that around?
My father died not too young to medical error.
Let's separate it. My father died far too young, turned around. You see how I separated them, even though I led you to the whole thing. Sometimes if we separate our sentences, it's helpful. My father died way too young, turned around.
Father died not too young. Or my father died on time.
Yeah, try those on.
It hurts still.
Oh, sure, sweetie. Sure. We're just taking a look at what you were believing in the car that was the cause of your suffering. It doesn't mean you're not going to miss him, but to understand life and the way of it, those things we have no control over.
Yeah, I saw that. That was, I experienced, for me, the worst case experience, and I saw I have no control.
Yeah. Doctors, they do their best. And they're like you, they've got lives. And like you, they have people in their lives that die. They're going through stuff. They're going through divorces and patient lists sometimes that is longer than they can take care of and still get some sleep. Just doing their best. And they, like you, like me, we don't always get it right, even though it's life and death.
I really want to find ways to accept that. But
you don't have to accept it. Just look at the reality of it. And I was saying doctors. I don't know about that specific doctor. But as a general rule,
I know. What comes to mind is always like they were ignoring science. That's always coming up. They were ignoring science. And if they don't, he would be alive. And that's always in my head. Mm-hmm. And then what you told us so many times, the pictures of the past, pictures or movies of the future, this is always going on in my head. And sometimes I really have problems with the answer meets the question.
But still, you have options. You can sue that doctor. You can sue that hospital, but it won't bring your father back.
Yes.
You have some kind of options that you can do and won't bring your father back.
It is what it is now. Now my mother and me are the ones left. That's...
There's some grace. There the two of you are. And so far, I'm betting that so far, your father's always with the two of you.
Yeah. May I ask you a question about that?
Yeah.
But because sometimes you say, that's not real, that's imagination.
We don't have proof of anything other than imagination. Did you hear me say imagination?
Yeah.
Well, that's your imagination again.
Yeah. Yes. Because everything is over from the moment you said something, it's in my head. When I remember it, relating to it, when I respond to your question, or I know.
Yeah. So just like the cause of your suffering, you think the thought, you see those images, you suffer. And so now it's the doctor in your head is like some kind of murderer or some kind of someone not paying attention or negligent. And you could be right and you could be wrong.
I know.
And it's something that you could discuss with the doctor.
I don't even know his name. That he was in 3 hospitals. That was the first one, and then after they brought him to 2 different hospitals. I don't even know a name. There's no chance to talk to the doctor.
Yeah, well, there's a chance for you to be with your Father in peace. Allow your Father to live in peace in you, which is exactly the way it was when he was alive. Dead or alive, same thing. In the way we're speaking of it, when you're not together, you're just imagining him. When you were growing up, you were imagining him in the kitchen when you were out throwing the ball or something, you know?
And that made me feel calmed down because he is here. It's like when you say, for all I know, he's in the kitchen, but he could also be in the supermarket or something.
And I love thinking of my mother and my grandmother. And I was thinking of my grandmother the other day, and I wept for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. And it was so intimate, so intimate. I could even smell her, and she's been dead for years. So intimate.
Yeah, it was for me also very, very intimate. The moment I said goodbye, that was no more intimate as possible.
Yeah.
So close and yeah, but also so far, I don't know.
Yeah. So let's look at number 2. What do you want in that situation? In the car, your mother has called you and said your father is gone.
I want Dad to be alive.
Okay. In the car, you want your father to be alive. Rethink it. Rethink it. Not to change your mind, but just not to stop a shift in mind. Just to be open-minded. You want your dad to be alive. Think of your dad the way he was in the hospital before he died. It doesn't matter what the medical thing was, whether it was there was negligence there or not. He was in that condition. You want your father to be alive. Beautiful young man in the car, your mother on the phone. You want your father, your dad, to be alive. Is it true?
No.
Okay, so feel that.
I feel bad saying that, but no.
Yeah, you're a traitor to the ego. Let's just get past it and see what you really want. You want your dad to be alive. Is it true? For another day of that.
Sounds selfish for me in his condition to want that.
Yeah, that could be why it hurt. One reason it hurts so much, because you're not in alignment with really thinking it through. Like your mother says, he's gone, and just be there and feel the relief of his life of suffering in that situation is over. And you don't even know if he was suffering or not, but
he was in liver coma for 2 days since then. Before he died, he was in a liver coma.
Yeah.
And I don't think he recognized anything.
Yeah, so he died before, in some respects, before you got the news he died, like 2 days later.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. But the ego feels safe when it sees that body. That's my dad. But no, he's gone 2 days earlier than you caught up with. He's gone.
He was already gone 2 months before because he was way confused about, I don't know the correct word in English, but the liver made him confused and not himself.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the father you knew was already gone then, even though he was breathing and talking.
Yeah, that's true.
You want your dad to be alive. Is that about you or your dad's welfare? Whose welfare are you really connected? I want my dad to be alive. Is that what you want for him?
No.
Yeah, so it's all about you. I want my dad to be alive. So, honey, let's turn it around. Be very gentle. How would you turn that around? I want turned around to I don't want.
I don't want my dad to be alive.
Okay, now give me an example of why that might be true.
He was going through so much pain and he suffered so much for 10 months. I mean, how much can someone bear? He lost the half of his kilos, and he looked like he was starving, and I never saw someone looking so ill. So, no, I don't want him to be alive in this condition.
Yeah. I want my dad to be alive. I want me to.
I want me to be alive.
Isn't that what your dad would want?
Yes.
I think you're catching up with something really important.
Yeah, he would want that, of course, yeah. He was a happy person, and yeah. He loved me, and he wanted me to.
Yeah. So to live as your dad wanted you to live, you're very clear about it. He was very clear about that with you. So you can still give him what he wanted. Your happiness. Your a good life for you.
But I have to say, we never had that good connection, the both of us. And then when he died first, it was horrible for me, but I also had the chance to say some words I never said after they brought him back. And so we had a more intimate relationship.
Never too
when
late.
He was here. Yeah.
Never too late.
I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah. So I want Dad to be alive. Well, he is. He lives in you. He lives in you. And that can be a very instructive companion.
But you said all is imagination, isn't it?
Yeah.
For all I know, and I know the work for several years now, for me that's also true. But it's even hard to practice it. Like, I miss the physical. No one can give me that anymore. I will never talk to him again. I only have him here.
Well, you've had a lifetime of talking to your dad when you talk to your dad, and that's a lot.
31 years. Whew.
My grandmother lives in me, and oh my gosh. They didn't even tell me that she died. I couldn't even get to the funeral. And, she lived on one end of the coast and me the other. Yeah, but she hasn't died in me, honey. And she's living in you now, and all of us listening, and your dad.
Yeah, I always think about him.
Yeah, that's you. Dead or alive, he's living in you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And I hope it's never going to break.
Yeah. That's what I love about self-inquiry is people live in us, dead or alive. And self-inquiry allows us to love the human race, and they don't have to live for me to live with them.
But how can you live with the fact that you never get the physical touch again? Like that he lives in you, but you can't hug him, you can say something, he responds to.
You know, when the work found me, it was, you know, I was just, you know, when I wanted something like that would occur to me, I would ask anyone, people on the street to hold me. And it was heaven, and no one ever told me no. Heaven meaning no one was cruel. One woman had like 2 bags of this bag lady out in the desert, you know, just when I needed you, just put her bags down. She was huge and just wrapped her arms around me and sang a lullaby to me.
Oh, I remember this story.
Honey,
yeah,
that's who we are. But fear allows us to be separated. And if you want to be held, really, ask someone to hold you. You have people that care about you. You don't have to ask people on the street like I did. It's allowed, but you have people that care about you, and you can hold you and rock you and just, oh, Dad, thank you for this life. And I love you, live in me. Yeah, it's not the same, but it's the connection that we had when they were alive.
Yeah.
It's just that physical, the ego requires to.
The ego is so quick sometimes. I don't even have the chance to there is no room for anything else. The ego jumps in and fulfills that space completely.
Well, respect it. You know, it's fighting for its life, just like you were fighting for your dad's life. The ego is fighting for its life to be, I am SE, I am.
Yeah, the ego really likes me. In the past, I had panic attacks, and I have it more than a decade now, but under control. But since my dad died, it became horrible again. Even with medication, it's very, very hard to, live my daily life.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not a war, you know, just love is the power. Just to my mind, I move my head to paper just the way you've done. And I question it. And that's the solace that I can get. It's the love affair with the self. And it's meditating in a situation, time and place, and like you in the car when you hear your mother's voice telling you your father died. That time and place and what you were thinking and believing was the cause of your suffering, and the images to back that up, that ego as image and word. And just to continue, let's look at 3 in that situation.
My dad should never have gone to this hospital, the first one.
Is it true? Can you really know that it's true that he should never have gone to that first hospital where they removed that polyp, and it just, to your mind, it just started the whole chain of reaction? He should never have gone to the first hospital. Is it true? In the whole scheme of things that brought your father to that hospital, he should never have gone to that first hospital.
The whole scheme of things?
The whole scheme of things. Of your life, his life, your mother's life, the world, in the whole scheme of things.
No way that it could have been differently, yeah. So no. My answer is no.
Yeah, when you consider what people were thinking and believing, there's no way that your dad could not have gone to that hospital. That's the way of it.
Because he had to. They had to remove the polyps because it was if you don't, it could be cancer in the future. It was very huge, and yeah, he should have gone to that hospital.
Okay,
Yeah.
so get settled in that. That's the way of it. Notice how you react when your mother calls. You're in the car, and she says that your father's died. He's gone. Your dad should never have gone to the first hospital. Notice how you react when you believe that thought and you hear the news. He's gone.
I can't describe. It's really, that's shaking me to the core. I can't describe that.
There's support I can give you from experience.
Mm-hmm.
You make a list of why.
Of why?
Yeah. He should never have gone to that hospital. A list of why he should never have gone to that hospital.
Mm-hmm. I'm writing that down.
And then you question it. You question
Mm-hmm.
that list, one belief at a time. My father should never have gone to the hospital. Is it true? How do you react when you believe the thought? You see all those reasons why you're right and fate is wrong. Fate meaning the past. You know, we can't change it, but we can understand it. And in that lies our freedom.
That's what I'm looking for, yeah.
Yeah.
Freedom out of that. Maybe something good.
Yeah, so Dad should never have gone to the first hospital in the car. Your mother on the phone. Turn it around. I should never have. In my mind's eye, I should never have.
Gone to that hospital.
In your mind's eye.
Yeah, that's true. Because it only harms me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that, yeah. I can see it clearly in my mind, the whole hospital when I think about it. And it's not doing any good to me.
No.
So yes.
Yeah.
I should not go to that hospital.
Yeah. I should never have gone to the first hospital while my mother was on the phone, because that's what is the suffering, the news of your father who was out of pain.
And he really had pain, yeah.
So who's left to suffer in that situation where you're believing he should never have gone to the first hospital?
We are left. He's fine. He's freed up.
Yeah, which is what you wanted for him.
At the end, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just wanted him out of pain from start to finish.
But always hope that he will recover. But at some point...
But that's all about you. That's not about your father.
Yeah, of course, that's right. I want him in my life. I want a dad. I want two parents. Yeah.
You want him to be there for you. But he can always be, because you know his words, you know his philosophies, you know how he was with you, you know the advice he would hold out for you. You know he lives in you, dead or alive. Our fathers live in us.
That's true, yes.
Beautiful thing. But when we're believing the thoughts on your worksheets, we don't know they're living in us. There goes the love. It's gone. But we think that anger and all of that is love.
It's not.
No.
This is like fighting against reality is not feeling like.
And it's the ego's world. It goes against our heart. There's no room to love my dad. There's just room to say I love my dad because I'm busy in the past and he's gone. You're missing something, your father's presence.
Yeah.
And he's out of pain.
He is definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So let's take care of his son.
Yeah.
You don't have to die to find freedom. You don't have to die to be free.
I don't intend to die.
Yeah, your father wanted your happiness.
Yes.
And your health.
And he told me so when he was alive.
Yeah.
When I struggled with panic or anxiety, he always told me, live. Don't waste your time.
Oh my gosh, father wisdom.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Anytime you're confused, get in touch with that father wisdom because he's going to live in you to your last breath. That's how love is. But love doesn't have to be sadness, that he's not there for you so you can feel better. You know, it's
exactly the same thought I had 2 days ago, like when I was at a friend's place. My father picked me up last year, exactly the same time and place. And then I thought, I can't call him anymore. Could you pick me up? Like, not in a selfish way, but it sounds selfish.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah. Well, I think to me, it just sounds like love. Like, oh, he can't, he's unable to. And then the sweetness of when he was able to, and the sweetness of just how much you love him for that. And to give you what he would give you.
Yeah.
That's obviously what he wanted. That's why he was picking you up.
He always wanted the best for me. That's clear for me.
Catch up with him.
Yeah, even if we never had the best relationship before he went to the hospital, but I also have very, very good things I remember about him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to be in touch with them. Yeah, for me, that's courage, to be in touch with the love. Love kills anything other than itself, and it's one powerful, it is the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really feel that connection, yeah, that is the power, definitely. Nothing's more intense than that.
Yeah. And that's what I love about this work. You know, you're working through this. So when your father's image comes to your head and you're missing him, you know he's with you. He's in your head. You have his genetics. You look in the mirror, the similarities, and it's, he's with you.
Always, yeah.
Always. Let's look at 4. Well, no, not always. You have your mind on dinner occasionally. And, I'm tired. I don't want to get up this morning. What
did I miss at the grocery shop?
Exactly. So
because life continues.
Yeah, and then he comes to your mind, and then the sadness. But what I want for you is, it's when you think of him, there's no sadness. It's like, hey, welcome, Dad. What do you think about my hair today? And oh darn, I forgot to brush my teeth. I've got to run back. I mean, give him some space. Without the sadness. And that's what the work has given me. And it doesn't hold back tears, but they're tears of love and not regret that I wasn't there at the funeral, but because she lives in me. And yeah. Okay, sweetie, let's look at 4. In that situation, to be happy, what do you need?
I want my dad to be stronger and to survive.
Oh, honey, is it true? Okay. Get really still with it. Forget what I just said, like, oh, honey, forget that. And get still. You need your dad to be stronger and to survive. You need him to be stronger and survive so that you can be happy.
No, he was strong. He was very, very strong.
And notice in the car how you react when you hear of your father's death from your mother. Notice how you react when you think the thought, I need dad to be stronger and to survive, and she says he's gone.
How I reacted?
How do you react when you think the thought?
I was kind of shocked. That was for 2 weeks, I guess. Like shocked, but also desperate. I can't believe that happened to us. This is something I heard from other people, and I never thought it might happen to us. All the thoughts, like something like that came up. Like this can only be a nightmare. Wake me up. That's not true.
And then you see a future without your dad.
My mother alone, yeah. After 45 years together, like a broken woman. Yeah. And then I also saw other people or other children with their dads and moms together. I saw a marriage without a dad and all those pictures.
So listen to your mom in the car. Who would you be without the thought, I need dad to be stronger and to survive when she says he's gone? Who would you be? Just listening to your mother, get present in the car listen to your mom without the thought, I need dad to be stronger and to survive.
Oh my, it feels so bad saying that, but I would feel like I'm happy it's over for him.
And what would your dad want for you?
To continue my life.
Yeah, so you have something in common with your dad. You're living your dad's dream for his son. Without the thought, to be happy, I need dad to be stronger and to survive.
That's kind of selfish.
Well, I think it's to my mind, it is generous and loving.
But also, as you pointed out in every podcast or YouTube video, it's all about me. This is I. There was one episode with an alcoholic, a woman, and her friend is alcoholic, and you said to her, do you want her to get sober because you want her to be sober, or because you would feel better? Less stress for you.
Yeah.
And that was like opening my eyes to, that's true. It's always about us.
Yeah, it wasn't about my dad at all. It's about I don't want to live without I don't want to live without my dad. I need my dad to be alive, to be happy.
I need him at my marriage. I need him to talk to me. And I that's true.
Yeah. It's like who needs any kind of God when there's your opinion?
Like I would know more like God or whatever roots.
Yeah.
That I would know better.
So just a bit arrogant, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that's right.
Yeah. So in the car, sweetie, listen to your mother's word without the thought. To be happy, I need dad to be stronger and to survive. Just listen to your mom, get connected with her pain, with her. Just listen to your mom, be there for your mom without the thought, I need to be happy. I need dad to be stronger and to survive. Listen to her turned around. I need me to be stronger as I listen to my mom and to survive this.
I need me to be stronger and to survive.
Yeah, isn't that what your dad would want?
He wanted that for more than a decade, because I had my mental struggles, and that was exactly what he told me.
Yeah.
exactly that, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that can give you a good life and a life of gratitude. And you think of your father, and you're thinking of your teacher, and he lives in you. Just like when you were in your bedroom as a little boy, and he was going to work or in the kitchen, and it's same. We don't lose the people we love; they live in us. So
That's true.
this work gives them freedom to live in us. You know, there's room for all when you're sane, whatever comes. Sanity is a word I exchange for love.
Also a great word.
Yeah.
To express, yes. But it's difficult.
To be happy, I need me to be stronger and to survive, because that's what my father raised me to be.
He always taught me that.
Yeah, and when you're unhappy, just remember your dad and what he wanted for you, and
his strange, and the power and the positive human he was.
Yeah.
And you said that lives in me. That's good to hear.
Yeah. Your father's son. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing for you and your mother and the people that you love and care about. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific Time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.